Old coin donations, can drives, wearing a coloured ribbon, bake sales, all sorts of things, pizza night, quiz night. Oh my God, what a night. Sound familiar? I'd be surprised if anyone hadn't taken part in one of these events to raise money for charity. But as technology changes the way we live, it also changes the accessibility in the ways we donate to charity, with many now struggling to raise funds or having to come up with exciting new initiatives to get donations. Oh, we're going to modernise this thing every year. And what happened to the good old Girl Guide biscuit? Well, that's back. So what is the future of charities? Joining us now, founder of new charity, Grateful, Melissa Gardi, whose own charity is embracing change. G'day, good morning, welcome to the program.
Thank you, nice to see you.
So your charity does what?
We bring New Zealanders together to create limited edition collections where 100% of the profits go to support a different cause. So each collection has associated with a different cause.
Yes.
And it's a result of a collaboration of different creatives in New Zealand.
Right, so it can be any cause that's selected.
So our first one's organic onesies.
Yes.
So I asked some of our celebrated New Zealanders, some of our best designers, Trelise Cooper, Zambezi, Danita and Snome D, 27 Names from Wellington,
Yes.
and Juliet Hogan to design a print.
Onesies.
Yeah, and this is what the result is, all made in New Zealand.
So when you say organic, what do you mean exactly?
So it's made from
from
certified organic cotton. And actually, I attempted to make everything here in New Zealand, right? But our last factory closed in Levin, so we produced the fabric in Melbourne, came over here, had it fully manufactured in New Zealand, screen printed in Otara. Sewn and stitched together in Henderson.
It's beautiful material.
Even, it is it's very soft.
How does it compare price-wise with other types of?
Yeah, well, this is the thing, right? So they are $50 each, but 100% of the profits go to Starship. So we're really supporting our families and our children, the health of our children, through the sales of these.
Do you get a lot of support? Because $50 is a lot, even though it is such a wonderful cause. Are you getting the support you need behind it? Are people buying into this?
Yeah, well, we have more than 60,000 births a year in New Zealand. And of course, children's health is such a great cause. So with something like this, to bring all the designers together and for people to be able to collaborate to create something that is meaningful, and this is really where we're at today, isn't it? Is that wanting to be socially responsible.
From that still, like, can somebody write off a percentage of that donation?
Yep, they will be able to. We're in the process of becoming a registered charity. So there's 27,000 registered charities in New Zealand. That's not even nonprofits.
Do people want something for giving? Do people, they want something in return?
They do, but they also want to know that everything that's produced and is mindfully produced. So it's not, if you're selling bottles of water to raise money and it's served in plastic, are you offsetting a bit of what you're doing? With also, the methods.
Also that the money's going to the charity. Like what you just said to me, these are $50 and $50 goes to Starship. Is there a better cause than Starship?
I mean, we do have some cost associated to that, but
sure.
I don't take a profit, from it, and we're actually utilizing each aspect of the fabric. So from the offcuts, we made beanies. When you receive this delivered to you, because you order them online, it's delivered in a home compostable bag. So the entire journey for somebody who wants to be part of the community is really thought through. And when you buy them online, you can learn not just about what it's about, but where the money goes and the stories of the people who are helped. And that's what's really important.
It's human stories and follow the money, isn't it?
Transparency, collaboration. It's just like business. You have to be really fiscally responsible. You have to be collaborative. You have to think about innovation. And that's really, we all want to make a difference, I think. And
this is the thing. What you're doing is fantastic and legit and above board. But when you do have charities, and some of them are well-known ones, and the money is not going to the intended cause, and it could be on parties or sex shows or whatever is being documented at the time, just how damaging and how much harder does it make it for charities like you?
Well, here in New Zealand, New Zealand is a very generous country. The third most, actually, in terms of the World Giving Index. The States is number 4. Australia is number 3. Indonesia is actually number 1.
Australia's number 3.
Oh, sorry, we're number 3.
Yeah,
and
number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
So,
but in terms of with that generosity, people really do want to trust and to know that they can trust who they're giving to. And it's not always money, right? So you're giving your treasures, which could also be that
authenticity is really important. I deal with I'm an ambassador, like yourself.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no worries. I was to keep my clothes on. I'm an ambassador for. I have a dream.
Always goes there.
And we do find we raise money because we're dealing with kids from age 5 through to sort of 18. And we went to one night to a whole bunch of wealthy people in Auckland, and we brought our people down and put them in front of them, and they could see them, they could meet them, they could feel them, they could talk to them. And that night, a lady, a really generous woman, turned up and gave us $1.3 million for the next 10 years.
Wow.
And that brought 2 staff. It changed dozens and dozens of lives on the spot. Chloe Wright from the Wright Foundation.
You know, it's interesting you say that, because I find in raising political fundraising, I raised almost $250 million in my 3 Senate races. People want to know where the money's going and that you're using it wisely.
Yes.
Are you pretty descriptive as to what you're doing with it?
And I think that is where we can all utilize and embrace technology even more, you know? So share on social media where the money's going, share on your website, tell the stories, not just with text written articles, but podcasts, video. You know, that's what we do on Grateful's website, is we share that in all of those stories of the people that are helped.
I'm going to go. We've got to move on. I'm going to give you back the onesie because I'm not planning more babies.
But you might be an uncle. You might have somebody coming into your life that's having a baby, and they'll need a onesie.
And they are gorgeous.
Do you have a website? Do you have a
Next is
website?
trucker hats, so maybe that's you for mental health.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, grateful.co.nz now, and it's GREATFULL, because in New Zealand we're grateful.
Grateful founder Melissa Gardi, thank you so much for coming on the